Today's gaming news includes No Man's Sky, how good will Skyrim Remaster be, and Resident Evil 7 changes. Let's get right into this. No Man's Sky was announced back in December of 2013, just a few weeks after the PlayStation 4 was released. We are now in June of 2016, and finally the game looks to be in sight. However, No Man's Sky was one of the games that was notably absent from E3 this year. Keep in mind that this is a game that has been delayed several times, so for some people, it not being at E3 was a bit worrying. Hello Games boss Sean Murray posted on Twitter, things we could have done last week. 1, gone to E3 to build more hype, or 2, made our game run better. We did number 2. No Man's Sky is an extremely ambitious game coming from a relatively small studio, and when games like this are delayed, it is worrying, and understandably so. The release of the game isn't that far off. It'll be coming August 9th. Hopefully it lives up to its high expectations. Resident Evil 7 was one of the standout games coming out of E3, and it was interesting because as the trailer was playing at the Sony press conference, many didn't even realize it was Resident Evil until the logo popped up at the end. It was definitely a shift in tone and presentation, at least compared to the last few games in the series. Capcom published a Q&A with RE7 producer Masachika Kawada and director Koshi Nakanishi. When speaking about the shift into a first-person perspective, Kawada said, both myself and director Mr. Nakanishi felt it if we wanted people to experience horror and experience it in the most direct, visceral way possible, then literally putting yourself in the position of seeing what the character sees is the best way to do that, and so it was our motivation for the first-person camera change. Nakanishi added, as soon as we had it up and running, we were really confident that this was the way to move forward. When asked whether or not RE7 was a reboot, Nakanishi said, it's not a reboot and we're not throwing away the series storyline, it's a new numbered entry in the series and it's a sequel to the existing mainline series titles. Resident Evil 7 will be released on January 24th for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, and it will be fully playable using the PlayStation VR. Finally, we've got some news on the Elder Scrolls V Special Edition. It's the latest in the brigade of last-generation remasters on current-gen platforms. According to Bethesda's Pete Hines, this remaster is being aimed to be as next-gen as possible. In an interview with IGN, he said, performance, effects, or whatever we can do to make the game look and feel better, we're gonna give it a go. The Skyrim Special Edition was announced at Bethesda's E3 conference. It'll obviously feature visual and performance upgrades, but also PC mods on console. The game will retail for a full $60, but it will come with all of the DLC, and if you own Skyrim and the DLC on PC, you'll get the Special Edition for free. It releases on October 28th for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So that wraps up gaming news for the day. What do you think? Are you excited for No Man's Sky? Is Resident Evil shifting in the right direction? Comment your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.